turned into resolve. Resolve that we're going to change Washington, so Washington will listen to us. I was on the Boehner show this morning, and before I was on the show, I was on my way to Ocala. I was in a car, and Boehner was asking a question about whether we ought to have politicians here tonight. And so he took this caller, and this caller came in and said, well, you know, this Boehner guy, I think he's too slick. I don't think, I know he's just another politician. Now, I don't know whether that man's here. I'm going to tell you something. All right, I'm going to tell you something. Hold on. All right, listen. I'm the regular guy with a big job. I have 11 brothers and sisters, and my dad owns a bar. I'm the last guy who ought to be here doing this job. But I, like all of you, were raised in America. In a country where you grew up and be anything you want to be and do anything that you want to do. I was able to start a small business when I was in college. When I was in night school at Xavier, scratching my way to get a degree. I was successful in my business, and along the way I got involved in my neighborhood homeowners association. And I ended up in the United States Congress. This still can happen to you. But I went to Washington to fight for a smaller, less costly, and more accountable government. There's no country in the world that creates opportunities for all of its citizens like our country does.
Right.
And our job, those of us elected, all of you here, our job is to make sure those opportunities are available for our kids and theirs. That's why I'm in Washington. That's why I'm going to continue to work with you, listen to you, and walk amongst you as we take back our country and to make sure those opportunities will be there forever and ever and ever. If we're fortunate enough to win the majority in November, and if I'm fortunate enough to be able to take the gavel away from Nancy Pelosi. Differently than was done under Republican leadership in the past.
Yeah! Yeah!
It's time to get serious about confronting the problems the American people send us there to solve. I've never seen, until 2 weeks ago, I've never seen a big change to our government done in a partisan vote. Our country sends us there to work together to solve the problems of our country together. And we need to do it together. And I can tell you this. A lot of lessons I've learned growing up, a lot of lessons I've learned through my career, but there's one lesson that all of you can understand that I understood a long time ago. And that is never, ever, ever give up.
Yeah, right.
Tough spots, a lot of impossible times. But, you know, somehow I didn't give up. I worked my way through them, and I was successful as a result. And there's not one of you here who can't look over your own life, your own career, and realize that you had those tough moments, and you didn't give up either. I and my team in Washington will not give up on you, will not give up on the American dream, and we will do what we say we will do. I will promise you that tonight. Never, ever, ever give up on our country and